I've gotten some comments here and there, and I've talked about it and teased about it before in the past. So I think it's feel like it is finally time for me to do my 2025 game room tour. It's not where I would want it to be completely honest, but at some point I want to add more to it, and I'll do an updated game room tour. I want to do a lot more stuff in here, but we're going to get into my game room tour. I'm Auckland. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button, also share with friends if you don't mind. Also, please comment, ask me a question, or comment in general. I'll do my best to answer them. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below, and you will be notified when I go live or upload another video. If you want to become a fan of me, Auckland, then subscribe to the channel, and you will become a fan. I hope so. I really, really, really do. I do the best I can on my channel. Very, very low budget. Can't do special effects or anything like that. But yeah, so we're going to get into it. So I guess we can start up top. I got my PS2 games up there. And over in the corner, you can see hopefully my PlayStation 1 games are kind of like following a trend. Like PlayStation 1, PS2. And then you come down to the second shelf, you see the PS3 games and Xbox One. Now, I had Xbox 360 games up there right beside it and all that stuff, but I shifted everything around. And I got some acrylic standees from some collector's editions that I have. I have a Mario. I have Disney Infinity figurines just sitting around, and of course Mario there as well too. Some more Disney Infinity figurines, Star Wars characters. There's some of those, I don't know what they're called, but they're in-game stuff for Disney Infinity. Then I got the Sunsoft standee that I got in a collector's edition one time. And then I think it's called a Lancet lanyard. Hope you can see it back there. And then my other Xbox One, also mixture of Xbox Series X games right there. And then my Sega Genesis games. Here's the cardboard boxes that I'll put the plastic protective cases on to protect them, to make them last as much as possible. And then my regular clamshell ones that I have. I definitely want to add some more Genesis games and 360 games and PS3 games, PS2 and PS1 games to the collection someday. I just don't know when, to be completely honest. I've been collecting mainly for Nintendo Switch, Switch 2, and also Xbox Series X when it comes to the limited run physical releases. I got my Xbox 360. This is a Final Fantasy 13 Special Edition of the 360. Then this is my Xbox One Elite bundle, which it came with the Elite controller for Xbox One. Now we have the Elite controller 2 now out for the Series X, and then my Series X box. And I got some Pokemon plushies sitting on top. Pikachu with his demonic looking eyes. His eyes have been blackened out. I guess it happened over time, and now he's demonic now. And I guess it's fitting because we're in the Halloween horror season. I got my pumpkin shirt on, and Pikachu is always looking demonic, like he's possessed. I thought about taking some white out or something, and probably see what I can do to give him some pupils, but I haven't done it yet. I haven't gotten the right stuff to do it, to be honest. Hopefully I'll get around to doing it someday, but as of right now, Pikachu looks like he's possessed, or something like that. So I got my PS4 games here. Some of my favorites are these. I got this special version of Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. GameStop was thankful, and I was lucky about for them to hold on to it. There's a version of Tomb Raider Definitive Edition on PS4. Comes with a art book on the inside. It's really, really nice. Are so awesome. Then it's got the game disc right there. Then on the inside right here, it has a art book and stuff, which is very, very nice. Love it. It's so cool. And then the same thing for Rise of the Tomb Raider. This is the 20th anniversary celebration of it. You take this slip cover off. Oh, dropping stuff. Had to pick it up and come back to the video. This is how I. It's also a way how I personalize my collection. So I have like notes and stuff from in game to give me hints and stuff, and to remind me about certain stuff in the game, so I don't have to YouTube it all the time. So this nice art book of Rise of the Tomb Raider. It's very, very cool. I love it. It's so awesome. And then you got the game disc itself right there. And what's so cool about this version of the game, it came with a support for PlayStation VR. So you can play a specific part of the game in VR. So I held on to that sticker to have that reminder that it came with it. And then from my Shadow of the Tomb Raider version, this is the Lara Croft Steelbook Edition. It's really, really nice. Now, this version does not have all the content on disc. They came out with a definitive edition of all the content on disc. And I do have that for Xbox. Got my PS5 games here, and then my Nintendo Switch 2. I have it sitting here. I just put it there when I'm not playing with it. I don't have a case for it as of right now. I'll get a case for it someday, and I also got to get a glass screen protector for it. I got my shirt here laying on top of my Switch 2 dock to hopefully keep dust and stuff off of it as much as possible. Then I got my Wii U games. There are certain more Wii U games I do want to get. And then I got the I got an amiibo here. Only got 2 amiibos. One of Link, and also Wolf Link, that came with the Twilight Princess HD for Wii U. I'm lucky to actually have this, because if you go online and look that version up of Twilight Princess HD for Wii U, it's $100 and something and more. So I'm really lucky to have that. And then down here is my Xbox 360 games and my OG Xbox games on the bottom shelf. And then I got this Nintendo Switch pin. I was in Walmart one day and I was talking with somebody about Nintendo Switch games, and there was a Nintendo employee or a Nintendo rep of someone like that in Walmart. I believe it was Walmart is where it happened at. And he overheard me, and he came up to me, and he wanted to give me that Nintendo Switch pin. I've already used it up and stuff, but I'm going to hold on to it because it's so cool. And then I got my Nintendo Switch box here, my Switch 2 box, and my Switch 2 collection right there. And then my Nintendo Switch accessory boxes, Pro Controller, and the grip. And all of my Nintendo Switch 1 games, all on the shelf. I want to get this completely filled up with nothing but Nintendo Switch games. I'm actually slowly working on that. It's my Resident Evil games on the GameCube, and some of my Wii games. Like, this is the 25th anniversary of Super Mario All-Stars. This is the limited edition. It comes with an art book, a soundtrack, and all kind of stuff to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Mario. It's just so awesome. And then I got my AIM controller for the PlayStation VR that came bundled with Farpoint. Just because why not? So I can get the game out so you can see it. a physical copy came with it, sadly. Nowadays, a lot of bundles and stuff like this will come like with a digital code and not actually come with a physical copy of the game. It's sad to see. And this is the Alwa's Awakening Collector's Edition. It's an acrylic standee that you have to build and stuff. A friend of mine, we had done an unboxing of it. And we did it on the channel. And then on this shelf right here, I got this box here that says Game Gear Games, Loose Games. So I got some of my Game Gear games inside of there. I'm going to slowly get some more and hopefully fill it up one day. And then the other one that I have here is one with loose DS games, Game Boy Color, and DS and all that stuff. So I got some of my, those are my childhood Pokemon games as Silver and Pokemon Yellow. And I got some more games in here as well too. Like, see if I can get into it right quick. Yeah, so you can see Silver hopefully a little bit better. Then I also got Zelda, Oracle of Ages. Got it inside this case right here to help protect it. That's the only one I have. When it comes to those Game Boy games, I need Oracle of Seasons, and there's some loose DS games. Then I got my GameCube memory cards and stuff in there, and PlayStation memory cards, and some loose GBA games in here. And I got a flashlight in here because why not? It's pretty cool stuff. Then we're going to get into some of the other stuff around the game room. Now I got some retro TVs sitting around. I got some gaming curtains thanks to my dad and my stepmom as well too. These actually glow in the dark when it comes to these controllers and stuff, which is so sick. So I got some retro TVs. I got 3 of them. This one I can game with my PS3 and all that stuff, and same with this one. And my old school one, this one is from my childhood. I think it was my childhood, and I still have it, and it still works. And I got my Switch 1 dock here. I got that on it, so the desk will stay off of it as much as possible. And in these drawers, I got my PS3, and I got these bags in here. And there's nothing but PlayStation bags in here when it comes to related PlayStation consoles. So I'll write like, this is the PlayStation VR cords. I'll have all that in there. And now for the second drawer, this is Sega related cords. I don't have too much Sega stuff when it comes to consoles. This is where all the packages go at when I get packages. And right here, I got my PS2 in there. I just got it covered up so keep the dust and stuff off of it. I don't have an original PlayStation 2 box. And then here, I got Nintendo related stuff. I got my Wii U covered up. I don't have a box for it anymore. And these are nothing but Nintendo cords and stuff. Same situation with the bags. In this other drawer, I got NES games. I got them in these bags to keep the dust off of them. And Super Nintendo games. And all that stuff. And my very small N64 collection of games. All in that drawer right there. Got all these cords and stuff. And then this one is for Xbox related cords. Just the OG Xbox cords. And then this one right here is filled up with nothing but cords and stuff. I guess I got the Super Nintendo, the NES, Sega Genesis, and some. This is the Wii Zapper. They came bundled with that Zelda game that I have on Wii, PlayStation controller and stuff, and GameCube. They're all in this drawer, in this bag. I know it's a mess, but it works for now. And then we're gonna, so this is my PlayStation corner right here. Got my PS5 box, PS4 Pro, PlayStation 4 Original, PS3, my PlayStation 3 Guitar Hero Legends of Rock. This came bundled with the guitar controller and the game, and Pikachu is actually looking normal for this one. And Psyduck and DJ Hero and Book of Spells from J.K. Rowling. I know about all the mess about her, about the controversy with Harry Potter and all that stuff, but I'm not letting that bother me. I'm a fan of Harry Potter, so. Here's Luigi and Squirtle. And down here, I got my PlayStation 2 games. And I got some figurines and stuff here and there. I got this cat sign. All you need is love and a cat. How about that? I really like that. And then I got this Assassin's Creed necklace. I think this was a pre-order from GameStop. I just got it sitting there. And then in between here, you got some Pokemon plushies and stuff. It's probably going to be hard to see them, but I've got them down in there. It's really, really dark. I'm sorry. I'll pull out one of them. Snorlax. I got them all down in there on the bottoms and stuff too, so I apologize for the blur, for it being dark. And on the top, I got some other stuff as well too. I got the Always Awakening Collector's Edition I was talking about with that acrylic standee. The Ori Nintendo Switch Collector's Edition. These are all my special reserve boxes for my Nintendo Switch games like Demon Throttle, Gris, Carrion, Cult of the Lamb, The Messenger. This is my premium edition games and first press games. There's Tunic for Nintendo Switch that came with a box. Sonic Origins Plus and the other one as well too, and some more collector's editions I have. And the Cyber Citizen Shockman limited run slipcover and the Big Helmet slipcover. Skylanders Imaginators for Nintendo Switch starter pack. That's so expensive now, it's crazy. And some of my other ones like Disney Infinity and other Skylander stuff. And then that's my Link's Cross Training Wii Zapper bundle that I was just talking about. That's the box for it. And I got some posters sitting around, Assassin's Creed, and I got some Zelda posters up there in the corner. And this is my Stray poster that came with the IM 8-bit exclusive version for PS5. And I got another poster right there for, I think it's Korra game. Korra and the Five Pirates of Mora, I think. Or that other one, Summer in Mora. But hopefully you get the point. And then I got some more posters and stuff. I got Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube. Garage Builder for Nintendo Switch and Mario Odyssey. And Splatoon 3 and all that stuff. And then up here, I got my Pokemon DS games, 3DS games, my boxed Pikachu, Let's Go Pikachu box, and my double packed boxes on the Nintendo Switch Pokemon games, and my Pokemon VHS tapes and DVD sets. I have them all together. Then right here I got my God of War Ascension poster. That's my original poster. I still have it. Jak and Daxter 2 poster. Uncharted 3 poster. And this is the I Am 8-Bit, Sea of uh, Sea of Stars. This is the I Am 8-Bit exclusive edition version that came with a poster and stuff. And then I got my Evercade VSR Tomb Raider Collection 1 bundle and some of my Evercade games. I got Sonic hanging out on top of my N64 drawer. Who remembers these? Where you can have the N64 games inside of there. It's a little dusty. That's my original one. And then my PlayStation VR and VR2. And then I got my 360 games and Wii games all right there. And then you can see my Yakuza slipcover that I did just the other day. My Shantae one. Hopefully we can get up in here so we can see it better. So there's my... And my Shantae one that I have. And my Plucky Squire Deluxe Edition box. And my Baldur's Gate 3 Deluxe Edition box for PS5 and Xbox Series X. And I got some more. Sorry about that, it's my water falling. Wii games and GameCube games. All that stuff right there. And some 3DS games, DS games, and some box Game Boy Advance games. And my 2 only PS Vita games. I got the Uncharted Golden Abyss game. And then the God of War collection. And my Lonely Outrun 2006 Coast to Coast PSP game that I have. And then in this box right here, I got my consoles and stuff. Hey Misty girl, what you doing? You checking your stuff out? Some of my consoles and stuff I have bagged up. Everything from the GameCube, PS2, NES, Super Nintendo, OG Xbox, Wii, and all that stuff. I'm having them all in there, protecting them, keeping dust and stuff off of them. Yeah, Misty girl, I see you. And then, hopefully I'll get them out one day, once I get some more shelves and stuff, hopefully right here. And I'm going to get some console dust covers that I've seen before for consoles. They're dust covers that look like the actual consoles. They have, like, prints on the dust covers, and it looks like the actual consoles themselves. So you slip them over the consoles, the dust covers look like the actual consoles. Metal Jesus Rocks had them on his channel one time, and those are the ones that I would like to get if I can get my hands on them. But hopefully someday. And then right here in the corner, turn this on, I got my cereal box stuff, like the Super Mario cereal. People on eBay are scalping the crap of that. Why not? They don't sell it anymore. They were selling that cereal back when Super Mario Odyssey came out. I got some of my Pokemon stuff up here, like I said, and these are the Super Mario Oreo cookies. I wanted to get a thing of them so I can have it. And these are all my guidebooks and my Hyrule Historia, which is the timeline of Zelda. It's missing Echoes of Wisdom and Tears of the Kingdom and Link's Awakening remake. It don't have everything in it, but hopefully someday they'll come out with a Hyrule Historia 2 or something. And there's my Mario Odyssey guidebook, my Ocarina of Time guidebook for the N64. That's the original, and same goes for the Super Mario 64. That's my original childhood one. And so many more guidebooks. I wish I had more. And I got some PlayStation official magazines. I wish I had more, but I don't, sadly. And these are all my Game Informer magazines I've been collecting on that shelf. And then my cousin painted me that Sonic painting. And these are free Walmart magazines, Game Center magazines. I haven't seen them anymore. And then my mom recently gave me these, so I have them sitting right there. There's a Shadow one as well too, so I have them just displayed there. And Sonic at the bottom. some more gaming related stuff. Like, this is also a Walmart magazine as well too. Geek. So I've been collecting up some of them. And then they also have these books for parents, guides for video games. I've just been getting them up as well too. But like I said, I haven't seen them anymore, sadly. But that's so cool. And then in the back, because why not? I got my books up there, my Harry Potter books, my Lord of the Rings books, my Narnia books, my Twilight books, Pendragon, all the other types of books I have, and my, hey, I see you down there, I see you, and my Walking Dead stuff, and more Harry Potter books and stuff I have from the movies, and Lord of the Rings and Twilight and all that stuff. And yeah, I see you down there. And I got some Pokemon stuff from my childhood. I was able to get back and put them on display. Some of my old stuff that I used for some original YouTube content back in the day, I still have it. And then I got the How to Train Your Dragon Toothless plushie, thanks to my mom. And then a racing wheel. A racing wheel, I think is for the PS3 right there. And then I think it's for the NES. It's the dance, or it might be the Super Nintendo. It's a dance pad for it. The games. And all of my movies and stuff on the back porch. My Harry Potter Ultimate Editions on Blu-ray. I got the entire set. And so many more movies and stuff. Hey, Misty Girl. Yeah, hey, Misty Girl. Yeah. But yeah, this is my 2025 game room tour. And I also got this sign right here. Extreme Gaming Inside, Caution. Just got it hanging there just to be funny. Why not? And then before I end it off, this is my main TV. I've been watching the How to Train Your Dragon live action movie. I have it actually paused right now. I'm watching the live action How to Train Your Dragon movie for the very first time. It's on Peacock, so I'm watching it now. Got it paused. And then I got this entertainment section right here that I can open up, and I can put some of my consoles down in there. And same goes for this other side as well too. I can put my consoles down there on display, and this is the main TV that I use to game on when it comes to 4K gaming and stuff. And then I got my 4K movies right here in that corner right there. Hopefully you can see some of them. And then I got tons more DVDs and stuff in this cabinet when it comes to just DVDs and stuff. They're all in there. And I got some posters of The Walking Dead and Once Upon a Time, one of my favorite shows of all time, with Disney characters brought into live action and TV show in TV show form. They did an amazing job with this show. I wish it would come back. And like I said, Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, as Khaleesi, the Mother of Dragons, and all that stuff. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed my 2025 game room tour. I want to have more to it. I want it to look better as much as possible, and hopefully someday I can get there. And there's my Zelda: A Link Between Worlds 3DS poster. I really love that poster. It's so awesome. But yeah, I'll do another one once I get some more stuff, and hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know down in the comments, how do y'all think about it? What was y'all's favorite stuff in this video? I would love to know. And I got some paintings and stuff that my mom did. I have it hanging on the wall. And that's one that she also did. It's called Dirty Poor, I think is what that painting is called. But yeah, I'd love to know down in the comments what was y'all's favorite things in this video, and how do y'all like my setup. But yeah, this is my 2025 game room tour. This was fun. I've been wanting to do it. Didn't know when I was going to do it, but I finally did it. Alright, thank you so much. Alright, bye.